Valley Forge, the winter of 1777 to 1778, a turning point in the American Revolution where determination, sacrifice, and leadership kept the hope of independence alive.
My name is George Washington. Here in the winter of 1777, my men and I took refuge here at Valley Forge. The British occupied Philadelphia and we were under desperate need of supplies. Over 12,000 men under my command faced bitter cold, starvation, and disease. Yet, despite the hardships, this place became a symbol of our resilience.
I'm Martha Washington, and I came to Valley Forge to support my husband and his soldiers. The conditions were dire, many soldiers had no shoes, and the cold was unbearable. I did what I could, sewing clothes, tending to the sick, and lifting their spirits. I was not alone. Many women were here working alongside me, making sure the men did not lose hope.
I am Baron Frederick von Steuben. When I arrived at Valley Forge, the soldiers were brave, but lacked proper training. I worked to drill them, teaching discipline, formations, and techniques that would transform them into a more effective fighting force. It was here that we laid the groundwork for a professional army, one that would fight the British with skill and resolve.
We came here hungry and freezing, many without proper clothing. Disease ran through the camp, and the smell of death was constant. But we endured. Why? Because we believed in the cause of liberty. We knew that if we could survive this winter, we could keep fighting for a future free from British tyranny.
The winter at Valley Forge was a test of endurance and leadership. It forged the Continental Army into a disciplined force. It was the who, what, when, where, and why of the American Revolution's resilience. Valley Forge, a place of suffering, a place of hope, a place that changed the course of history.
We've faced many hardships, but none as testing as this winter. The men are on the brink. Baron, how do you see their morale?
They are tired and cold, General, but they are learning. Discipline will give them strength. I've seen their spirit rise with each drill, but they need hope, not just skill.
These men need more than training. They need food, warmth, and care. Every day I see their suffering, but I also see their resolve. They fight not just for you, General, but for the idea of freedom.
We may be starving, but we're not broken. We've come this far together, and we won't turn back now. We just need to believe this fight will end in our favor.
It will. We fight for something greater than ourselves. Liberty.
Fire! Pick up those knees, drop it!
I think we're ready for this. Revolutionary War. Remember that when the cold bites and when hope seems distant, Valley Forge will be the forge that shapes our victory.
And when the time comes, these soldiers will march out of here as an army, not a ragtag group. I guarantee that.
We will survive this winter together. And when the spring comes, we will be ready for whatever lies ahead.
I think I'll hire you to help me train my men, since you used to be in the Prussian army, but you got kicked out for being so gay.